Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have a slightly different video for you guys. It's more of a story time about how I got scammed out of wax. Now for those who make candles, you would have probably noticed that there is a worldwide shortage of candle wax literally everywhere. You cannot get your hands on anything right now, and it's probably because of the pandemic, you know, the coronavirus, and with the whole Brexit thing. If you're in Britain, there's literally no imports coming in whatsoever, and there's just been backlogs of orders with candle supply companies, and it's just been a total nightmare. So obviously I had to put all my candles out of stock on my website because I just couldn't get my hands on pillar wax whatsoever, and I was running so low. Eventually I didn't have any to make at least one candle. So, you know, I had to put everything else sold out until further notice. I didn't know when the next order would come in for wax because I was looking every day. Everywhere was sold out. Candle Shack was sold out. Candle suppliers were sold out. You go on Amazon and everything is just sold out. Except for this one company called Mouldmaster, which is probably taboo if you are in those candle forums, and everyone's just like, don't touch Mouldmaster. I've never had experience with it myself at that point, but I was just like, okay, you know, everyone's advising don't use Mouldmaster, so I'm not going to use Mouldmaster. I think the issue is in the name, Mouldmaster. Anyway, so I was just scrolling through eBay one day, and I was just looking for pillar wax, and I found this lady. It wasn't a company, it was a lady. She said that she had 6 grams of pillar wax for sale, and it was excess. She just wanted to help out the candle community, and I was like, what a saint, thank you. So I bought 1 kilogram, and she was only selling it in kilos anyway because, you know, she was just trying to help people out. So I was like, what a nice lady. Anyway, it came very fast shipping. I was so happy, and I put everything in stock again, and I announced on my Instagram. I was like, guys, the candles are back in stock again. Come to my website and buy as much as you want, because I got a kilo. It's about 20 candles. So I got excited and I restocked everything. And then someone had actually bought one. Happy days. I use the new wax now. Yeah, use the exact same formula, exact same temperature, exact same fragrance. Everything is exactly the same. I perfected my recipe for these candles, and it came out really crumbly. I opened up the mold, and it was just sticking onto the mold, and everything kind of just cracked and fell apart. It was just disintegrating in my hand. So I was like, what the heck is going on? So, you know, I remelted it again, and I tried it again. And it happened once. It happened. The exact same thing happened. So I messaged the lady. I was like, oh, hey, thanks for the wax, by the way. It came really fast. I'm really happy with it. By the way, it came out like this. I don't know if you had any experience with it, or if you could add any suggestions as to maybe what I'm doing wrong, because I know each batch of wax can be quite temperamental, even if it's the same wax. You know, each batch might be slightly different, but I did try it at different temperatures, just slightly, just to see if it will make any difference, but it wasn't anything. And the reply I got was, oh no, sorry, did you add anything to it? I was like, besides the usual fragrance and 1 gram of dye chip, then no. So I was like, okay, this lady isn't proving useful at all. So I thought, do you know what, let me leave it overnight, and if it happens again, then I'll have to get a refund, right? So I made another candle and I left it overnight. Woke up next morning, the exact same thing happened. So I was like, okay, I feel like it's definitely to do with the wax. And I was like, okay, I want to get my money back, but before I do, let me go ask the experts. So I posted the photo in the forum, and literally everyone was like, oh, that looks like Mouldmaster, it must be Mouldmaster, because the exact same thing happened to me. Oh, I accidentally bought 5 kilograms from Mouldmaster, and this is exactly what happened, go get your refund. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my refund. So I messaged her. I was like, okay, where is this wax from? Because it's obviously not fit for purpose, and it isn't doing what it's supposed to do. And you know, I told her it's not pillow wax. I don't know what you sold me, but it's clearly not working. And she goes, oh, it's from a very reputable supplier. Let me ask the other people who I sold to and see if they've had any issue with it. I gave her the entire weekend to come get back to me. She didn't get back to me. So I opened the case on eBay because she was like, she was basically like, I'm not going to give you a refund. She's saying, I don't make candles, but I can assure you other people have said that maybe you're doing it wrong. I was like, so you're saying that I don't know how to make candles? Is that what you're saying? So yeah, I had to open this whole case up against her. I had to send her photographic evidence. I had to show her comparisons and stuff like that, and she was not giving me a refund. So I just waited it out. I mean, she was replying back to me, but at that point I just stopped answering, because I was like, if you're not going to give me my refund, I'm going to ask eBay to step in and help me out. Like, listen, you sold me a product that's unfit for use, and I told her you're not being helpful at all. You don't have a solution. You haven't even given me the name of the supplier, which leads me to believe that it is Mouldmaster and you're just not telling me, and you've obviously rebranded it as something else. So really, you shouldn't be selling if you're not willing to take responsibility for your faulty product. Anyway, after all that, I got my refund and it just came through this morning. So, you know, yeah, right now obviously there's still a shortage, but I did manage to get my hands on some authentic pillow wax. I did ask the person to send me an invoice of what they bought, when they bought it, and it is from Candle Shack. So I was like, okay, I can trust you. And I tried out the wax and it was absolutely great. So guys, just be careful when you're buying wax from, like, you know, sellers who are not from a company. And even if it is from a company and the candle wax is rubbish, like, don't be afraid to just send it back. So don't think, oh, I have 10 kilos of wax and I don't know what to do with it. Send it back, because there are loads of companies who do sell wax that is not fit for purpose, and they know it as well. Like, they'll sell it as, for example, Carax, the company that manufactures most waxes, but is completely different. They'll just label it like what that lady did. So make sure you test your wax and don't be afraid to get your money back. So I hope you guys enjoy that little story time. I thought I'd just update you guys because it was quite a funny story to tell, and I'm sure it's happened to not only just me, but you are protected. Buyer's protection. Get your money back.